Just days after the listing of Zomato, UBS has now initiated coverage on Zomato with a buy rating and a target price of 165 rupees per share. That is a 20% upside. So surely interesting note coming in from UBS, and I'll take you to certain key pointers of what is keeping UBS on a buy stance for Zomato. So starting with, obviously they have a target price of 165 rupees per share, which is a 20% upside. Now overall, when you look at the food delivery company, UBS is saying that there's a long runway for the Indian food delivery companies because there's a lot of penetration in the company. So there's a lot of growth opportunity for these companies. So when you talk about it, India has a percentage as a percentage of the total food spend is only 10 to 11%, which is only 1/4 of that of China. So there's a lot of opportunity for penetration coming in here as well. Furthermore, the food delivery penetration is also extremely low at around 10% versus 20%, which is in China. So you see the difference over there. That is also a lot of difference in the penetration coming in both the countries. 10% is only while when you talk about the food spend, it's only 10 to 11%, which is 1/4 of China, while food delivery penetration is 10%, which is half of that of China, which is 20%. So surely that is one reason which leaves Indian food delivery platforms a lot of growth opportunity to grow in India as well. Now let's not forget, for Zomato, it's a duopoly in this industry. There are only two dominant players that we could say, that is Zomato as well as Swiggy. So obviously Zomato's unit economics also has witnessed a lot of improvement in contribution, and margins have turned positive in FY21. Obviously there's a tailwind coming off the COVID as well, but let's not forget that there is a shifting towards a trend towards a more online food delivery as well. So that shift is also there, though this time there is a tailwind coming in from the COVID as well. But overall, the average order value also has gone up by 50%. There has been a reduction in discounts, and there is a shift in delivery charges, with the customers willing to bear them as well. So surely, these signs also are something that is keeping UBS positive on the stock. Now overall, they believe that the growth tailwind remains quite robust for Zomato, and they expect it to grow at a 40% CAGR over the next 4 to 5 years, and the growing EBITDA to over 30% in the midterm as well. Let's talk about valuations. Now in terms of valuations, UBS believes yes, the valuations are a bit not cheap, is what they've said. However, but FY22 expected EV to sales, that is 17 times, it believes that the company pegs well against its global peers as well. So surely interesting day for Zomato, with buy coming in from UBS, and let's see how Zomato actually goes forward and moves forward, reacts in trade going forward as well.